thank you, Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, and especially you, Circe. Now, the objectives of Circe's speech, it was an icebreaker, was to give the audience a chance to get to know her. What I thought you did very interestingly, Circe, is this. Your title is, Who is James Freeman Denyer? You told us about your father, and then you related it to yourself during the course of telling about your father. We ended up not only learning about your father and learning the history and about his early and untimely death, and some other things about him, his philosophy on life, for example, but we also learned about you as well. So I thought that was very effective. It was an effective way of doing an icebreaker. Your father sounded very vivacious. He sounded like a very warm, wonderful person. After hearing this speech, I can see a lot of you in your father. I can see the connection. And it's because of the way you told it, through storytelling, the way you presented, the way he was, and related it back to how you are because of him. This had to be a very difficult thing to speak upon, because to speak about someone you really loved who died an untimely early death, who's no longer here, that's really difficult. It would be hard for me to do it. So I really respect and appreciate your speech for that as well. I really liked how you talked about his idea about finding a job to be happy in, and how you've done that pretty much. And I liked about how you told us about specifically how he impacted you, and how when you think about him that he is with you. That's very effective. It wasn't effective, I thought it was very poignant and tear-jerking. It really got to me. What can you do to improve? Well, a couple of things I noticed. One, on the eye contact. When you are doing the eye contact, you do kind of what I've been accused of doing, which is a sweep. And it's better to look at, for example, Bill and make eye contact with him for a short period of time, and then go on to Kathleen, and to get into that habit, looking at Linnea and looking, at each person, so that you connect with them for a few seconds. So that would be my improvement on that. And then also, you do connect a lot of your sentences with ands, so be careful with that. The only other thing is, I would have liked to have seen more of an ending. It kind of was abrupt at the end. I would like to see maybe more of, you wouldn't want to summarize this because it's a story, but you could maybe, in the end, bring it back to the beginning, which is your title, Who is Daniel Freeman Denyer? Maybe something bringing it back to your title. That's always an effective ending for a story as you've given. Beautiful speech. Really, I think it would be very hard to give, and I give you credit for it. I really enjoyed it, Circe. Madam General Evaluator.